I go, I didn't know that. So join my gang for 10 days free, philsgang.com. And you're also going to learn how to make money when the market goes down. It's kind of silly just sitting there when the market going down, hoping. Why hope when you can sell short and make money? Either way, you make money when the market goes up, you make money when the market goes down. That's the benefit of Phil's Gang. You make money.
Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, advice, and software that will take your investing to the next level.
philsgang.com. Sign up free for 10 days.
At St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, we're fighting against childhood cancer every day. At the heart of this battle are our donors.
Most of us want to make some type of difference in the lives of others. St. Jude does miraculous work.
The fact that no one has to pay, it's a place where everyone is treated as an equal.
Everybody is welcome here, and it doesn't matter your religion or what part of the world you're from, all that is taken away. It just gives you some hope.
It's just a nice feeling to put your energy into something that really does genuinely make a difference in a child's life.
There's just no greater gift. If we have the ability to help, then we have a responsibility to help.
Finding cures, saving children. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Find out how you can help at stjude.org.
What if you could have an in-depth understanding of the stock market just like the pros? Well, thanks to Phil Grandy and philsgang.com, you can. philsgang.com offers comprehensive, up-to-date market information designed to help you understand and anticipate market behavior. With philsgang.com, you'll build your investing confidence even through down cycles and periods of uncertainty. Go to philsgang.com. philsgang.com today. 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. You want to invest your money and grow your wealth. How do you invest intelligently? Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, advice, and software that will take your investing to the next level. Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy and sell to help maximize profits. Sign up for a 10-day free trial to see our platform in action. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. You want to invest your money and grow your wealth. How do you invest intelligently? Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, advice, and software that will take your investing to the next level. Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy and sell to help maximize profits. Sign up for a 10-day free trial to see our platform in action. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy of philsgang.com. Over the years, I've successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence. Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, the advice, and the software that will take your investing to the next level. I have a team comprised of successful investors, all with proven track records. And Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy, when to sell, when to hold, when to run like hell, even short. Learn about common market mistakes and how to minimize them. You don't have to be a seasoned investor to benefit from Phil's Gang and platform. No matter what level investor you are, my strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success. Sign up for the 10-day free trial to see our platform in action. Avoid market pitfalls and start winning with Phil's Gang. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com.
These are volatile times in the stock market.
Market's up 200, then it's up 800, it's up 700.
How do you get the facts when investing?
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. If you're confused about the stock market, get unconfused. Go to my site, philsgang.com, and listen to my radio show every weekday at 3 Eastern. What is the market going to do? We know exactly what the market's going to do.
Phil's got the answers at philsgang.com.
There's no need for you to be losing money.
Check it out, philsgang.com. When the stock market is up one day and down the next, you need experienced advice from a pro.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. I know you're sitting there watching the stock market. You're going, what? Is this nuts? Market goes up 700 points. Next day goes up 800 points. Then the market goes back down. Then it goes back up. What that is volatility.
You want to invest your money and grow your wealth. How do you invest intelligently?
But you got to anticipate what's going to happen with the market. And that's what we give you. Information so you can anticipate in advance what the market's going to do, so you know what stocks to buy, you know what stocks to short. It's all about having good information and anticipation. You got to anticipate. The one thing you can't do is rely on your brokers. Listen.
Our responsibility begins and ends with our partners and our shareholders, and that's it.
What are you, nuts? Partners or shareholders? You're not included.
Check out the free 10-day trial and follow Phil to investing success. Learn more at philsgang.com. philsgang.com. The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money, money, money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money, 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 money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grande.
During this economic cycle, it's probably unlike any other, where we see stronger consumer spending on credit as people both build confidence in their ability to repay that credit, as well as rebalance their own checkbooks.
Unbelievable. Confidence. Yeah, they're so tapped out with credit cards. By the way, they've been lying all weekend, this Friday, the Black Friday deal. They tell you how great sales are, but what they're not telling you is the units they sell are down about 20%. So what's happening is they're giving us a fake number. They're telling us how much stronger they were this year's sales than last year, but it's not true. The prices are up. So in other words, if you look at, say hats, they sold last year, or this year here, let's say 500 less hats. So let's say they sold $1,000 worth of hats, but it was 500 less. Okay, and so it's the unit. Even though the gross sales are going up, it's going up because of inflation. But the number of sales, which is really important, in units and margins are real important. Anybody in business knows that. You got to protect your margins. So they've been lying all weekend about Black Friday, how great it is, and when it's not. People aren't spending as much money. You got to look at the units. How many, chairs they buy, or how many hair dryers or gifts or whatever, they're down. Anyways, so gold, I've been telling you that gold, and you heard me over and over, and I told my students for a long, long time, gold is going to be where we're going to make all our money this year. Our gold is already up 33%. That's right. Gold. And I told everybody this. I kept saying, join the gang, follow us in gold, join the gang. Gold's going to go up. I told my gang members, this is where we're going to make real money. Now, remember, we made great money in our bank stocks, our energy stocks. We did really well in those two groups. Then I said, gold's going to be next, and we buy the miners. And if you look at what's going on in the market, God, nobody tells the truth. We need a change, man. I mean, nobody's telling the truth. Okay, all they're doing right now is they're trying to cover their short positions. I show every day, and by the way, you can see this. It's free. You go to my YouTube channel every morning, and on my YouTube channel every morning, I tell you what's going to happen that day and what's going to happen in the future. And I've been every day, every morning when I do this, I draw a trend line down on the S&P, and the trend line is the trend of the money. Money is flowing out of the market. Now, in downtrends, you can have days that go up, then back down, then days go up. And they try to screw you by telling you buy on those dips. You never buy on those dips because the overall trend is down, meaning the overall money is coming out. And the overall trend, they've been trying to, since earnings season started, they've been doing everything they can They've been cheating on the earnings, lying on the earnings. I mean, it's unbelievable. They're trying to get the S&P to break out through the 200-day moving average. And every day I show on my trend, okay, where they got it, where they're trying to break out. And we have 3 other times, they're called lower highs on the S&P. They tried to break out and they couldn't because there's too much overhang. There's too many sellers. So what they're trying to do is get these sellers, people who are short, to cover their positions to move the stock market, to move the S&P up through the 200-day moving average, or will break out of this downtrend channel. It's not going to work. We're down 400, almost 500 points today. And I told everybody, pointed out in my chart every day, and it's free, by the way. Go to my YouTube channel every morning, and I go over, before the market starts, I go over what's going to happen. I'll tell you, or right after the market starts, I tell you what's going to happen that day and what's going to happen in the future. And I showed everybody every morning. I said, look at this. Look at the downtrend. See the 3 lower highs? We're going to hit now a 4th lower high. But boy, they've been lying and they've been doing everything to try to get the shorts to cover. The plunger team goes in every morning and they buy the futures. They try to buy options. They do anything. It's just ridiculous. And I told my members, I said, start of earnings season, I said, buy the spiders. Buy the spiders. Because this market has nowhere to go but up, because they're going to rig the market going into the first of the year. They're going to rig the market for the banks. Remember, the banks want their bonuses. The big banks, the big investment banks, they want their bonuses, and they haven't had a good year. So they're going to try to take this from now until January and rally this market. If you look on a chart, if you go to your S&P and you bring it back for 1 year, you'll see I'm right. And you can see the higher lows. The first one was January 4th, 2022. And then we were at that point about 480. And then it came down. They tried to get back up to 480. They couldn't. They only could get to 461. So that's the second lower high. They came down again, and they tried to rally it. And they came down to, they only could get up to 430. So what it was the high in January was 478. The next lower high was 461, and the third lower high was 430. So you see, you got lower highs. That's a downtrend channel, and that's what they don't tell you. And now they've got to try to get this high up to around 410. And we're at 395, and we're dropping back right now. And if it breaks, I'll tell you this right now, if they can't, they'll try at least 2 more times this week, maybe 3 times, to try to get up to the 200-day moving average. They'll lie. They'll create stories like they always do. The fake business network will come out with stories. They're going to do everything they can to break out through the 200-day moving average in the S&P. And if they do, it's got to hold for at least 30 days. It's not going to. And if it goes up through the 200-day, turns around and comes back down, that's called the breakout point failure. The market will go right back to the October 13th lows. Okay, the October 13 lows. So everybody's been giving you all this nonsense about how the consumers are strong and everything's great, and listen to this.
There still is a very healthy labor market, a lot of employed people getting paid a lot more than they have been getting paid. So
getting paid a lot more than they've been getting paid. That's not true. He's a liar. It's not true. He's a bold-faced liar. Anybody knows, with the inflation that we're having, that when you get a check, every weekly check you get, that check is cut by 9%. Now, they don't take 9% away from you. The inflation, adjusted for inflation, how prices are going up, that means every check you receive, the purchasing power is 9% less than it was last year. In fact, over this year, you're going to lose a month's pay. That's right. So see the lying that goes on? Tell you how strong people are strong and their wages are higher than ever. No, they're not. Not when you adjust inflation. Now, when you hear lying, it always starts at the top. Here's the White House.
The president is indeed involved directly, but I don't want to get into details at this time, but he has been involved. He remains focused, again, on protecting America's families. We have to avoid a rail shutdown.
Now, here's Biden.
I have not directly engaged yet because they're still talking.
So the president says he has not engaged in the rail strike, and she's saying, oh yeah, he's engaged. See how screwed things up? Things are so screwed up. You can't believe them, and you can't believe Wall Street. If you can't believe Wall Street and you can't believe Washington, who do you believe when you're investing? Who do you believe? You believe your charts. Why? What's the chart show you? Charts are never, ever wrong. I'll explain when I get back. They're always wrong. They lie.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. When the stock market is up one day and down the next, you need experienced advice from a pro.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy of philsgang.com. I know you're sitting there watching the stock market. You're going, what? Is this nuts? Market goes up 700 points. Next day goes up 800 points. Then the market goes back down. Then it goes back up. What that is volatility.
You want to invest your money and grow your wealth. How do you invest intelligently?
But you got to anticipate what's going to happen with the market. And that's what we give you. Information so you can anticipate in advance what the market's going to do, so you know what stocks to buy, you know what stocks to short. It's all about having good information and anticipation. You got to anticipate. The one thing you can't do is rely on your brokers. Listen.
Our responsibility begins and ends with our partners and our shareholders, and that's it.
What are you, nuts? Partners or shareholders? You're not included.
Check out the free 10-day trial and follow Phil to investing success. Learn more at philsgang.com. philsgang.com. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG. Are you a stock market investor without all the information?
What are you, nuts? Market's going up, market's going down. We're getting all this bad information.
How do you invest intelligently? Phil Grandy can show you.
If you want real information and you really want to know what the market's going to do and you want the truth, go to my site, philsgang.com, and also listen to me on my radio show every weekday at 3 o'clock Eastern.
Phil's got the answers at philsgang.com.
That's philsgang.com, where you get the truth and you get the information you need about the market.
You want to invest your money and grow your wealth. How do you invest intelligently? Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, advice, and software that will take your investing to the next level. Our team is comprised of successful investors, all with proven track records. Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy and sell to help maximize profits. Learn about common market mistakes and how to minimize them. Phil's Gang has successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence. You don't need to be a seasoned investor to benefit from the Phil's Gang platform, no matter what level of investor you are. Phil's Gang strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success. Sign up for a 10-day free trial to see our platform in action, avoid market pitfalls, and start winning with Phil's Gang. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. You want to invest your money and grow your wealth. How do you invest intelligently? Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, advice, and software that will take your investing to the next level. Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy and sell to help maximize profits. Sign up for a 10-day free trial to see our platform in action. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com.
Remember, when this market crashed in 2009, it should have never crashed because the chairperson of these two committees, their job was to protect consumers, protect our investments, and they're supposed to ensure that our investments are being monitored. Where were they in 2009 and 2008? They weren't anywhere because they don't do that. They take care of themselves. They protect themselves. They become richer. So you can't depend on these crooks in Congress. The stock market is a great place to be, but you just got to know this is a different market than your grandfather's market. So why don't you, for 30 days, join my gang, 877-600-GANG. Try it for 30 days, $39.95. Follow me. I tell you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. All I ask you, start making money. Please remember St. Jude.
Don't wait. Join Phil's Gang today and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Happy holidays from Phil Grandy and everyone here at Phil's Gang. Now, get ready to take investing to the next level. Here's Phil Grandy.
Remember, I said to you back on January 16, 2018, I was the first one to say, hey, the market's starting to crash. And I said, you can hear it right here, I said it was China, and it would be the FANG stocks, which happened. It's going to drag the market down, and China. I want everybody to mark down this date, January 16th, today, that Phil Grandy said, on this date, January 16th, this is the beginning of the stock market crash. The crash will be caused by China, the FANG stocks. There you go. And now China's in real bad shape. So, and here's another thing, too. Gold, we've done very, very well with gold. Now, remember, the Fed, they always try to suppress the price of gold so that their dollar reigns supreme, so they always try to suppress gold, but they can't suppress it anymore. And that's why we've had a good run on the GDX stocks and all these stocks, the gold stocks, and they're still doing well, and they'll continue to do well. But they've been trying to, but see, the dollar is now going to collapse. So when the dollar collapses, there's only one place. People run to safety. Either they buy the dollar, they buy gold. Now they're going to have to go to gold. They're not going to buy Coca-Cola and Pepsi and Clorox. They're going to go buy gold. And so we buy mining stocks because our mining stocks have done really terrific. GDX, we do the juniors that really do well. And so you should consider joining our gang and just follow us with gold. We did that with oil. Remember I told everybody oil. I said, you watch, we're going to make a lot of money in oil. Oil is going to be terrific. This is when nobody wanted oil. Nobody wanted oil. And that's when you got to go look at the stocks when nobody wants them. You don't go chase them now. Gold itself is up 33% already from its low. 33%. Remember, that's outpaced all the markets. That's right. That's outpaced all the markets. If you take a look at the S&P, it's only up 15% from its 25% drop. The Dow is up just 19% from its 22% drop. The Nasdaq's up 13% from its 36%. There's a real problem right there. Remember, for 13 years, it was the big tech stocks that drove this entire market. Not value stocks, not value stocks. Now you're hearing everything about value stocks. Not going to work. It's not going to work. People aren't going to go from Google and Amazon and Facebook to Honeywell. They just won't do it. They just won't do it. Investors are struggling to push people over to value stocks. And I mean, that's where you should be. There's no question about it. I show my gang every morning. I show them where the money's going. And they can see the money is going to value stocks, far more money than going into the growth stocks like tech. But gold is something you should watch. GDX is up 33% already. But there's still plenty of room to go, okay? And it's got a beautiful uptrend. That's when you buy on a dip. When you have when your gold stock or mining stock is in an uptrend. Never buy on a dip when your trend is going down. So, but we really need a change. I mean, this is unbelievable what's going on. Example, like IWM is up only 13% from its 32% low. Most people don't know. You got to watch the Russell 5,000 to see which way the market's going to go. Two things tell you which way the market's going to go. Your bond market, which the symbol's TLT, when the bonds start rallying, people start buying the bonds, you see it going up. That means the stock market's going to go up. Because when people buy bonds, the yields go down. And when yields go down, people go in and buy stocks, and vice versa. So when you're looking at this market right now, and you're looking at IWM, it dropped 32%. It's only up 13% off that 30. That's a big signal. Tell you, watch out below. We're going to go lower in this market. See, people are trying to tell you everything's fine again. It's not fine again. It's far from it being fine again. Are you nuts? I'm telling you. First of all, we are in the worst social, economic, and geopolitical crisis ever. Take Ukraine. Do you know where that $60 billion went? I mean, I could give you a list. This is nuts. And the Fed, the Federal Reserve, and Treasury has made a huge mess of what's going on. Our government's still borrowing 40% of the money it spends. The government is spending right now $10 billion a day, or $121,000 a second, or they're printing that kind of money. It's crazy. They're still printing like hell. The Federal Reserve and the Treasury are run by dopes. When you take Bernanke, you take Yellen, and you take Powell, they're not there for the people, to help the people. They're not there to help the hardworking guy on Main Street. They lie. They're there for one reason: to keep their job. They'll lie, they'll do anything to keep their job. Why? Because their only goal is not to fix the mess, not to fix the economy, holding on to that job, do what the president tells them to do, so that they can go out and do speeches. Do you know right now Bernanke, okay, he was a dope, Harvard graduate, MIT graduate, right? But he's dumb. These people are so stupid. They're so smart, they're just totally dumb. They have no common sense. He makes $250,000 for every hour he speaks, and he's booked. He's booked. So far, he's made $8 million this year, or in 2 years. $8 million in 2 years. Yellen making $350,000. These two are dopes. They put us into a huge mess. $350,000 per hour to speak. She's made in 2 years $7 million. Powell he's not even out yet, and he's booked for 2 years solid at $435,000 for an hour speech. This is why they're there. They don't care about the economy. They don't care about you. They don't care about us. They take care of themselves and the party they're working for. So we need a change. We really do. Just like this real estate boom. Look what they did with this real estate boom. Can you imagine? Our national debt has increased 255% from 2008 to 2022, and we're doing nothing. We're doing nothing about it. They started a real estate bubble in the middle of COVID, and they're telling everybody, "Oh, look at this real estate boom." What are you, nuts? 40%? In 24 months, a home went up? What are you, nuts? We'll be right back.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grain at philsgang.com. You probably heard me on the radio talking about investing in stocks and trading stocks. Well, this is a special message that I am sending out to you. You, the person who is the beginner, who are getting excited. You're seeing every day the stock market going up, never comes down, keeps going up because of the tremendous stimulus that the president is putting into this market. He wants to continue this market going up while the economy's going down. That's what it's doing. The economy's going straight down. You know, banks right now are the worst ever. They've gone down 40%. I mean, everything's going down. Companies aren't making money, but the stock market's still going up. And you got to be very, very careful when you get into a market like this. You got to know when to get out, and that's where we come in. So if you're a beginner and you want to start learning how to invest stocks properly and have the comfort level of knowing when to get out, when to buy, when to sell, and when to get out, contact us at philsgang.com. Join today, free for 10 days.
Phil Grandi has successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandi at philsgang.com. That's right, philsgang.com. Join my gang for 10 days. It's free. If anything, during that 10-day period, you're going to learn how the market really works. You're going to find information that you never had before. You're going to walk away and go, I didn't know that. So join my gang for 10 days free, philsgang.com. And you're also going to learn how to make money when the market goes down. It's kind of silly just sitting there when the market going down, hoping. Why hope when you can sell short and make money? Either way, you make money when the market goes up, you make money when the market goes down. That's the benefit of Phil's Gang. You make money.
Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, advice, and software that will take your investing to the next level.
philsgang.com. Sign up free for 10 days.
Did you know breast cancer kills 113 people every day? That's unacceptable.
African American women die from breast cancer nearly 41% more than Caucasian women.
That's unacceptable.
Breast cancer is the leading cause of all cancer deaths for Hispanic women.
Breast cancer is unacceptable.
Together with Susan G. Komen, we're committed to reducing U.S. breast cancer deaths by half.
And we're going to do it by 2026.
Visit Komen.org/unacceptable.
What, are you nuts? Coffee's up 92%, lumber's up 67%, heating oil, 60%, gasoline 55%. I understand why you guys are telling me to raise my rates here at Phil's Gang, but we haven't raised our rates since 2001. Hi, I'm Phil Grandi at philsgang.com. I'm not going to raise my rates. Our membership's been $39.95 since 2001, and for a good reason. So that you have enough room that when you do make money here at Phil's Gang, and you will, because you're going to learn how to short stocks, that there's enough room to send some money to St. Jude. That's why we never raised our price. And that's why we give you good value. So, you want to continue with good value, good information, be on the right side of the market? Join my gang, philsgang.com, where the price has not moved, where we fight inflation. philsgang.com. Hi, I'm Phil Grandi. Is your business prepared to respond to any emergency in the workplace? Well, you better be. Let over 30 years of law enforcement experience go to work for you. Boyd Investigative Group is here for all your business security needs. I know. I use them. They're terrific. Call today for your free confidential consultation. 941-724-4535. That's 941-724-4535. Or visit them on the website, BoydInvestigativegroup.com.
License number A1900020.
When the stock market is up one day and down the next, you need experienced advice from a pro.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandi at philsgang.com. I know you're sitting there watching the stock market. You're going, what? Is this nuts? Market goes up 700 points. Next day goes up 800 points. Then the market goes back down. Then it goes back up. What that is volatility.
You want to invest your money and grow your wealth. How do you invest intelligently?
But you got to anticipate what's going to happen with the market. And that's what we give you. Information so you can anticipate in advance what the market's going to do, so you know what stocks to buy, you know what stocks to short. It's all about having good information and anticipation. You got to anticipate. The one thing you can't do is rely on your brokers. Listen.
Our responsibility begins and ends with our partners and our shareholders, and that's it.
What are you, nuts? Partners and shareholders? You're not included.
Check out the free 10-day trial and follow Phil to investing success. Learn more at philsgang.com. philsgang.com. It's the Christmas season, and Jolly Phil Grandi will be back in just moments with the holiday gift of teaching you how to be a successful trader on Phil's Gang.
And thank you for listening to our show. My name is Steve Celeste. I'm the Director of Education for philsgang.com and the Phil's Gang Radio Show. And I just want to take this time to tell you how to join the 10-day free trial. It's as simple as going to www.philsgang.com. On the top of the site, click Get Started. On the next page, click on the big red banner for the Working Investor Plan. And that's all you have to do. And also during this time, during this holiday season, I invite you to go to our gift shop on the front of our site where you can order gift certificates for your family as well, for your friends, for your employees. Spread the knowledge. That is the best gift you can give anybody. Also, the webinar that Phil and I did on how to get through this market crisis is also available on the gift shop. So you could share that as well as a holiday gift. I appreciate you again for listening. And back to you, Phil.
All right, thank you. By the way, go to the gift shop, philsgang.com, and if you missed our webinar, okay, I think we did about 2 weeks ago, it's available. You can buy it online. I think it's $99, and it's 3 hours. And you're going to learn how to really work this market to your advantage. And what does that mean, work this market to your advantage? It means short. Learn how to short. When you got a day like this, we're down 527 points. You short, you make money. You don't sit there and hope and try to find another stock. See, that's the biggest problem. When people don't sell a stock short, they end up looking at too many stocks, and that's why 80% of you lose money. That's right, 80% of people in the stock market lose money, and it can be fixed so easy. It's because you lose money because when your stock's going down, you start panicking, you start running and look for another stock that's going up. But when the whole market is against you, when you have a big downtrend like we've had since January, and you have a downtrend channel, there's no place to run to, not even Coca-Cola or Clorox, any of those. So you're fighting against the trend. You're not going to win. That's why 80% of you lose money. And then, because one, you don't short. See, if you short, you can stay with the same 6-7 stocks all year. That's right. Professionals have no more than 6 or 7 stocks and a couple ETFs all year. That's right. And you join my gang, you'll see it. You'll see my stocks. There's 6 stocks and 2 ETFs. Because you don't need more than that. Why? Because when those stocks go down, we're making money, selling them short. When they go up, we're making money. And as long as you have the best stocks, which I feel I do, okay, I don't need any more other stocks. But when you only buy stocks, think about it. If you only buy stocks, and when the market's down today, and you got a stock that's in a downtrend, and you're running around listening to Kramer, listening to this guy, that guy, right? What should I buy? What should I buy? No. Why are you buying anything? Sell short. And again, the lying is so incredible. Listen to this. Here we are again. Listen to this. I mean, it just makes me sick to my stomach. Right here.
There's a lot of momentum in the economy still.
A lot of momentum in the economy still. Are you kidding? People are getting killed. What momentum? She's a liar. They all lie. That's their job, to lie, to make you feel good, to get you to go buy something. She's a liar. Are you kidding me? Wages are down 9%. When you go and get your check, you're losing 9% of the purchasing power. Yes, your check looks like you're getting the same, your pay stub says you get the same paycheck, right? But remember, when you go to a store, you're losing 9% of that buying power. Wages are terrible. Wages are terrible. And everything's going up. Rent's going up. Rent has gotten brutal. Let me tell you why rent's gotten brutal. Guys like Powell and Bernanke and Yellen, their only job, they want to go get that big speech money. So think of what he did. During the time that 10 million people dropped out of work during COVID, 10 million people out of work, and everybody's living on social programs. He decides to create an illusion. He decides to create a real estate rally. Can you imagine? The market's going down 31%. 10 million people are out of work. And he decides, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to create this illusion. They won't know the difference. He printed all this money, bought treasuries to drop interest rates down, the 30-year fixed rate mortgage to 2.5%. And then all the very wealthy people jumped in and started buying the houses. Now, this really screwed up the economy good, because when you have all the wealthy in there buying homes, okay, that means the starter home is gone. Imagine, home prices in 24 months went up 40 to 50% wherever you live. Me here in Sarasota, even more than that. In 24 months. And it's all fake. It's a bubble. And people are going to get killed. If anybody bought a house between 2020 and 2022 and you paid 40 to 50% too much for that house. Now, if you're going to stay in it for a long time, till you retire, 20 years, 35, you're fine. You'll be okay. But most people stay in their house 6 years. You're screwed. So why did he do that? In the same way, he created another illusion. Remember when the market dropped in 2018? And remember that day I said, you watch, 2018, the market crash is going to begin. And it was the last 2 months, 2018, November, December, the market went down 21%. It crashed, 21%. What did he do? He turned around, printed money, created more inflation, right? And after the market went down 4.5 weeks, he rallies the market up 45, 50%. Then the market goes down 2020, 31%. What's he do? He prints money and he artificially rallies the market back up 125% because he was doing QE. Well, that's over with now. That's all inflation. So he destroyed the housing market and he's destroying the stock market because he's creating, like what he's doing with gold. He's manipulating gold. Powell manipulates gold. They all do to try to keep those prices down to make sure that the dollar shines. I mean, these guys at the Federal Reserve should be hung. That's how bad they are. They should be hung on a highest tree in New York City or whatever. They should be hung. That's not even good enough for them. They are real hardened criminals because all they care about is the party they represent. They don't care about you. That's all they care about, the party. And they care about their speeches. What are they going to get for their speeches? Imagine making $300,000 for an hour speech and you're booked for 2 years solid. And Powell's not even out there yet. And he's booked for 2 years. So their whole idea is keep the game rolling. Look at New York City. Look at San Francisco. Look at all these big cities. Look at the commercial problems. Oh, my God. Commercial real estate is dead. Banks will not finance commercial real estate. There's going to be such a crash in commercial real estate, and there's going to be a huge crash in the housing market. But it doesn't affect your investments in the stock market. That's what's beautiful. It doesn't. Because if the market goes down, you're going to be making money shorting. If the market goes up, we'll be making money going long. With all these things going on, China is in a real mess with their real estate. China is in their stock market's in a mess with the COVID. That's going to hit our market. And when they come in and lie to you,
there's a lot of momentum in the economy still.
Unbelievable, isn't it? So, look, I'm reaching out to you. All of Phil's gang is reaching out to you. Look, join the gang. Go to philsgang.com. Click where it says Get Started. It's the Working Investor Group. And for 10 days, you'll get an education that you couldn't get at Harvard, thank God. And you'll understand, at the end of 10 days, you decide not to stay with us, you at least understand how the market really works. What makes it go up? What makes it go down? When you should be in, when you should be up. But you've got to learn how to short. If you don't, it's like buying a car with no reverse.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
What, are you nuts? If the stock market can make you so rich, especially Apple and Microsoft and Google and Amazon and the rest, why are so many Americans poor? If the 401k promises you a retirement, then why is it we are in a retirement crisis? Here's the answer. Because 85% of you get out of the market too late. I fixed that with my color-coded chart, which tells you when to buy, when to sell, and when to get out. That's right, when to run like hell. Check it out. You get a free membership and the free color-coded chart for 10 days. Check it out, philsgang.com.
Did you know breast cancer kills 113 people every day? That's unacceptable.
African American women die from breast cancer nearly 41% more than Caucasian women.
That's unacceptable.
Breast cancer is the leading cause of all cancer deaths for Hispanic women.
Breast cancer is unacceptable.
Together with Susan G. Komen, we're committed to reducing U.S. breast cancer deaths by half.
And we're going to do it by 2026.
Visit Komen.org/unacceptable.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy of philsgang.com. Over the years, I've successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence. Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, the advice, and the software that will take your investing to the next level. I have a team comprised of successful investors, all with proven track records. And Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy, when to sell, when to hold, when to run like hell, even short. Learn about common market mistakes and how to minimize them. You don't have to be a seasoned investor to benefit from Phil's Gang and platform. No matter what level investor you are, my strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success. Sign up for the 10-day free trial to see our platform in action. Avoid market pitfalls and start winning with Phil's Gang. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Warning. Google, Apple, Microsoft, Netflix, Facebook, all these hot stocks are going to crash. They're going to drop as much as 60-70%. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy of philsgang.com. Exactly what happened in the dot-com days is going to repeat itself. Remember, 85% of people lose money in the stock market because they don't know when to get out. I fixed that with my color code technology chart. It tells you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. That's right. Make sure you check it out. It's free for 10 days. philsgang.com.
At St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, we're fighting against childhood cancer every day. At the heart of this battle are our donors.
Most of us want to make some type of difference in the lives of others. St. Jude does miraculous work.
The fact that no one has to pay, it's a place where everyone is treated as an equal.
Everybody is welcome here, and it doesn't matter your religion or what part of the world you're from, all that is taken away. It just gives you some hope.
It's just a nice feeling to put your energy into something that really does genuinely make a difference in a child's life.
There's just no greater gift. If we have the ability to help, then we have a responsibility to help.
Finding cures, saving children. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Find out how you can help at stjude.org.
You're not alone. 80% of those in the stock market, just like you, lose money. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. Why do they lose? Because they don't know how to short stocks in down market. That will change once you use my patent Pro 2 color-coded chart. It works. The technology works. And it not only gives you an edge on the upside, but Pro 2 will put a smile on your face on the downside. That's right. Check it out. Free 10-day trial at philsgang.com.
Stock market may be up one day and down the next, but one thing stays consistent. Sound advice from Phil Grandy and Phil's Gang. We're thankful to have opportunities to invest and grow wealth. Happy holidays from Phil's Gang.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Join my gang, and remember, it's free for the first 10 days. So you'll have access to everything, but especially the Pro 2 color-coded chart. And you'll see at the end of 10 days, I'm not going to sell you. You're going to sell yourself. At the end of 10 days, you're going to know how to sell short. So easy. The chart turns red. It tells you when to sell short. You'll learn that in 10 days. At the end of 10 days, you decide to stay, terrific. If you decide not to, then we ask you, would you go on your own if you make money? Please remember St. Jude. But look, I can sit here all day picking out lies. Like, this is an amazing lie here.
The consumer balance sheets and the corporate balance sheets are still decently strong.
That's a bold-faced lie. Corporate balance sheets are in such a mess right now because they borrowed all that money when it was zero interest, free money. Their balance sheets, their debt is 300% higher than when they went into the 2008 crash. Can you imagine that? In the home, he's toast. He's toast. It's all debt. It's all debt. They have historic home debt, household debt, credit card debt, automobile debt. It's amazing, the debt. This whole world, look at Washington's broke. Look at the debt they have. Why do you think gold's going to go up in spite of them manipulating, trying to keep it down to keep the dollar strong? Gold's going to go up. And we're right about gold. How many times did you hear me say to you on radio or my podcast? Make sure you go to my podcast. Gold. We're going to make a lot of our money, I said, in gold this year. And gold is already up 33%. Now, some of our gold miners, like our GDXJ is up 13%. Our GDX, I think, is up 22%. I have to double check that. AU is up 20%. Those are our gold stocks. They just started. And our oil stocks have been terrific. We've been averaging on our oil stocks. We got into them like gold before anybody else did. And we got into those, and we've been average anywhere from 15 to 28%. GDX, 18%. Our GDX was 18%. We just got into GDX. Our bank stocks, we did terrific with our bank stocks. JP Morgan, Bank of America, Goldman Sachs. We averaged on those probably about 18, 20%. Our oil stocks did well. We averaged on our oil stocks probably about 18 to 22%. And the key is you're going to know when to get out. Most people don't know when to get out. But if you just give yourself a chance and join the gang for 10 days, you're going to understand how the market works. And what you're going to really understand is what a mess they put us in between Bernanke and Powell and Yellen. These are educated nincompoops. MIT, Yale, Harvard. They know nothing. They never held a job. Never held a job. They never met a payroll. They have no common sense. They always got a government check or a check from the college. They never had to go out and make a living. They don't understand how it works. The problem, what we have going on in our government, all these agencies, we have these terrible people. They're lazy. They do nothing well. They're either bureaucrats or they're educators. And that's why we have so much trouble. We should have it so that anybody that's running the Federal Reserve, first we should get rid of the Federal Reserve. They've done nothing. Look what they've done to destroy you. 401ks, you got negative returns of between 20 and 27%. You're going to have to get back about 22%, 38% to break even. You don't say, well, it went down 27%, it goes up 27%, I'm even. No, you're not. You got to go up over 30% to break even. You should be. And the problem with your 401k, you don't have an option. When the market goes down, you just got to keep going down. You call your broker, what should I do? What should I do? And they're making commissions while it's going down. Look at the withdrawals. You see how great the balance sheets are. If the balance sheet's so great, then why, as the average 401k person, withdrawals have increased by 24% this year? 24%. And those are people between ages of 40 and 57 because they can't make it with their wages. They need to pull that money out for rent, for medical. That's just how great this is, how great everybody is. They're strong, the consumer's strong. Credit cards, people are tapped out. Refis, they tapped out their refis. They pulled all the equity out of their homes. But there's an answer to all of this. And it's not a 401k. I'm not telling you got to get rid of your 401k, but at least why don't you try the spiders? We have a group that we work with every day. We tell them exactly what to do with the spiders. And the spiders, they've been doing terrific. We told them to get into the spiders. I think it was around $358. Today we're at $395 right now. We took profits at $400. So that's up about 11% on the spiders. 11% just on the spiders. And then we'll make money when the market, and it's going to crash. It's going to go back down to where it started on October 13th. When it goes back down to that, the only way it won't do that, if these geniuses decide, let's do QE again. Already Yellen in Treasury is telling people, we may do QE. The Fed can't afford to do it. The Fed balance sheet is chock full. They can't do stock buybacks anymore. They can't go buy treasuries anymore. But they said the Treasury, we may start our own deal where we buy the treasuries and do QE again to push the stock market up. So she can go out and get another $50,000 an hour when she has her charges for her speeches. If they do that, that's fine. The economy will be just tumbled into worse than a recession, but we'll make money on the way up. See, that's the position you got to be. I don't know how to reach out and shake your head and tell you, look, wouldn't you want to be in a position you make money if the market goes down and make money if the market goes up? And not these annuities. Oh, that's another thing that grinds me. When I hear these people, I drive around on Saturday and all these jokers are on Saturday selling annuities. What a bad deal annuities are. I get so angry when I hear them. You always keep your principal. No matter if the market goes down, you're going to keep your principal. Never lose your principal. Really? Well, here's what they don't tell you. When the market goes down, you don't lose your principal, right? But guess what? When the market goes up, and it always goes up very fast, it goes up 20, 30%, you don't get that 20 or 30%. They put it in their pocket. You get a tiny portion of that. That's how they screw you. So you're happy. Oh, I didn't lose my principal. That makes you happy. Then you shouldn't be investing. If that makes you happy, that you put principal in and all you want to do is hold your principal, why are you investing? That's silly. That's silly. My God. And for people who don't have time, when you join our gang, put you in the spiders. Look, Congress is spending 130% more than the tax revenue they're taking in. Government's losing $1.5 trillion a year. To avoid bankruptcy, our government is printing $160 million every hour. And you tell us how good the balance sheets? Auto loans, credit cards, student loan debt, growing 30% faster than the economy. Weekly jobless claims came in last week, went up 240,000. They expected 223. And by the way, wait till you see the layoffs coming. Starting in February, remember what I said? Phil Grandy said on November 28, 2022, watch the layoffs start in February. Holy mackerel. People are going to get sliced. Unbelievable. They're going to show no mercy. People are going to be losing their jobs left and right. And the folks and you're going to see the worst housing crash than the other one. How does a house go up 40 to 50% in 24 months when homes usually went up 2.5%, 3%, 4% the most a year? Are you kidding me? This is what they've done to you. But you got an alternative. Join my gang. philsgang.com. Go there right now, philsgang.com. Free for 10 days. Remember, every morning, don't have to be a gang member. Go to my YouTube channel and remember my podcast, okay? My podcast. See you on the chart.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.